Hey man, what is going on? This is your boy Shay Robinson, and man, this dude fantastic. he, man, he's on Drake's neck, and he ain't letting off. He got two Timberland boots on his freaking neck right now, stomping on his fucking neck. Hey, we gonna check out another video of his, man. He just, hey. The thing that I really like about this dude is that he gives zero F's about the Drake stands, the Drake whatever. He does not like Drake. So every video he goes in, I can only imagine the comments that he gets, maybe even messages about, stop talking about Drake. Drake didn't do nothing. Blah, blah, blah. He's just like, no, fuck all y'all. Alright, man, let's check this damn video out, man.
Well, listen, they said I was out of control, and they said I needed to stop saying it, so I took a break and I talked about something else yesterday. But listen, we are not going to stop no matter how many Pinocchios show up and try to tell me to. And so just get ready and say it with me now when it comes to Drake! Shout out to all the fans and haters tuning in, and if you are ready to see how with the cupcake now...
He said, I want to take a break. Now when it comes to Drake! Bro, the way he yelled that shit. Wait a minute.
Up and try to tell me to. And so just get ready and say it with me now when it comes to Drake! Shout out to all the fans and haters tuning in, and if you are ready to see how with the cupcake now, things are just out of control and they are never stopping, and with what we have now seen, Drake hasn't just gotten exposed for having more ghostwriters than we could have ever expected, and using more reference tracks than we could have ever thought, but making this all worse, now Drake's ghostwriters are seemingly turning on him and pretty much exposing him to all of us. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and as this is one of those moments that is really helping us understand, fathom, and contextualize who Drake...
Well, I think like we all knew Drake had ghostwriters. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of Drake stands saying, but so-and-so uses a ghostwriter. Well, it can't really be like a ghostwriter if you have friends and like, you know, in like the whole studio and, you know, they're just bouncing like ideas off of each other, you know. Well, no, that's cool. But when you have someone write a whole verse for you, like you literally went like this, then you got someone over here going like this, writing the shit and then giving it to you, that's a ghostwriter. But when you're in the damn like studio, you know what I'm saying, and you just bouncing like words off, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 that is totally fine. We're not talking about that. We are talking about people writing not just verses, but full-on songs for this man. That's where the bullshit is.
Really is beyond the name and beyond the music that we see he releases. And what I really mean by that is that we are all able to see that this guy is really a fraud, and you know, his ghostwriters are cooking up like it's a McDonald's kitchen with just how much processed garbage they are trying to call good. Well, make sure to leave a like and subscribe before we go any further, because really, from saying the thing to exposing the truth, the owls are getting more mad every day, and I don't think this is gonna make anything better, because with just how much processed garbage they are trying to call good. Well, make sure to leave a like and subscribe before we go any further, because really, from saying the thing to...
I will not say now when it comes to Jay. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Now when it comes to Drake,
to exposing the truth. The owls are getting more mad every day, and I don't think this is gonna make anything better, because right now when it comes to Drake, well, you know what I really love to do, and I think we almost maybe need to make it a tradition to do every 6 months or every year or so, is just go back to all of the diss tracks and songs that Drake and Kendrick released against one another, and just go line by line and look at what aged well and what didn't. And you know, while for Drake's disses, Kendrick Lamar has not been exposed for any of the weird and nasty allegations he tried to put his way, and while also Baby Keem is definitely not his ghostwriter, for Kendrick Lamar's lines against Drake, there.
Yeah. No offense against Baby Keem, but they're on two different levels. And to say that Baby Keem was one of Kendrick's ghostwriters, that's just very stupid.
There's been so many things that have just been proven to be more than true, and that really, when we look back on it, seems like Kendrick Lamar was holding a crystal ball. And listen, we don't even have anywhere near enough time to really go into everything in full. But what matters here is the line on Euphoria where Kendrick Lamar mentions one of Drake's go-to writers in none other than Beam, who of course Kendrick advised Drake that if he is going to go against him and if he is going to continue to go down the path that he tried to follow on, he better have this guy right next to him. And the reason why this is, and the reason why this has never just been more funny and it has never looked better, is because with Beam and Drake, which really with this guy, he is one of Drake's most trusted writers. And you know, honestly, I think even more than being a writer is these guys are not just penning lyrics and giving songs to an artist like a...
After a while, if I was Beam, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not doing this. You gotta step your ass up and start fucking going against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out. I'm walking away. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He already gonna put my name in a damn verse. I'm out. Peace. Fuck that.
A lot of pop stars would do, but you know, they're giving guided references and performances that really then Drake is just puppeteering his vocals on. Well, really, when we look at these guys, they are the musical puppeteers that make Drake function the way that everybody has perceived. And while, again, if you don't know anything or you want to be the biggest hype beast, you would think that Drake is the most versatile artist ever and that he does so many different things and that he is just this incredible once-in-a-lifetime talent who can simultaneously copy and paste from every single musical style that has been trending and just, you know, benefit from it numerically while never adding any real authenticity to it other than just his voice. Well, yeah, if you want to live in fantasy world, you can believe that Drake hears these records and sees these artists and then is able to just compliment them masterfully. That's never been what's happening even on his best days, because what we are finding out, and even with somebody like Beam, who has been credited on a lot of Drake's work and who has been working with him for a very long time, is that really, after what we are seeing here, I don't even know if we can call Drake an artist on any level, because now beyond just...
Damn, he said, I don't think we can ever call Drake an artist on any level. He said he better stop all types of rap. He better go back to acting. He ain't no damn rap artist. He is
following and respecting the rules of rap beef, and hip-hop culture. What we are genuinely finding out, and I think this is a conversation that we need to have no matter how uncomfortable it may be for some people, is that Drake is not real. And what I mean by that is that the persona and character that he tries to play and portray to, well, give us the impression that he has been the premier hip-hop artist, that's always been fake. And really, all Drake is, well, this may be funny, and once again, going back to Euphoria, it makes the line seem more true than ever. The guy's just an actor who is repeating and performing whatever songs that he is given, and whatever songs are arranged, written, and performed by other artists who actually have their grip on the pulse and culture of whatever he is trying to take from, no matter what that may be. And so with Beam, where everything is really getting crazy all comes down to the fact that with a recent Drake leak that came out in September, which is called Tower, and it's named after the guy who, well, has a bunch of them and who Drake wishes he was, but I still don't really know if we should be saying his name. Well, with this leaked track which came out and Central C is seemingly on it, I mean, while the track really was just a Drake nothing burger and it didn't really have any long-lasting impact, as Drake was actually trying to make some sort of a pathetic R&B song, and well, you know, the only time we discuss his leaks is when he was dissing, because as J. Cole said about Kendrick Lamar, but it really only applies to Drake. Well, of course, for Drake, if he wasn't dissing, we wouldn't be discussing him or any of his music. Well, with this song that came and went, I mean, it was a non-factor. It was just a mediocre Drake song that honestly sounds like a lot of the other things that we have heard. But now where things get interesting is what Beam's producer decided to do on the morning of October 18th, which was for some reason put out the reference track of the same song that we heard Drake made with Central C, and well, it's just a beat by beat copy of what Drake did from none other than Beam. And as of course, we know how the OVO chain of command works. Man. And we know that Beam wouldn't be taking from Drake, especially when you hear Beam just so comfortably glide on this record and do it a lot better than Drake. And of course, we also know the history Drake has with all of these writers, and Beam is literally a credited writer. So what I'm just trying to nail home here is that we definitely and 100% know that Drake is the one who took the reference and it's not the other way around. Well, with this, there is a lot to discuss, but the first thing is that even with these Drake tracks that he is not putting out or he has been working on behind the scenes ever since the beef, he is still scrambling around with writers, and despite everything that has happened and despite everything he's even tried to prove with the lawsuit, he has not tried to even pretend that his art and...
So, yeah, I want to like stop the video right here. I think that, you know, there will definitely be a lot more people who have worked with Drake come out and pretty much turn on him, you know. I think that a lot of people are just upset with like the whole lawsuit thing, because it's not hip hop. I mean, hell, it's not even music. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a time where you have to just like step back and just really analyze what the hell you're fucking doing. Whether you're team OVO or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what Drake did was not right. You can try to say, no, it was because of blah, 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 blah. Nah, that's not hip-hop, man. That is not hip-hop music. You know what I mean? So I think that, again, there will definitely be a lot more people coming out against Drake, and the only person that he can honestly blame is himself for all of this. But anyways, man, if y'all like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, and I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all, right? Peace and love.